smiled wickedly as she eyed the small duke could become smiling wickedly the countess eyed the small duke. In this case, the participle phrase smiling wickedly describes both the countess and the countess's action, eyeing the small duke. By the way, a participle is a verb form that functions as an adjective. So by verb form that functions as an adjective, it's like smiling wickedly is verb smiling, but it's being used to describe countess. Like an adjective, the phrases smiled wickedly and smiling wickedly describe the countess. Participles can be moved from the middle of sentences to the beginning of sentences to create more variety in sentence beginnings. So for instance, the girl laughed maniacally as she trounced upon the squirrel. I hope none of you have ever done that. Becomes laughing maniacally, the girl trounced upon the squirrel. So maniacally, that means like a maniac, kind of crazy. Yeah, so jumping on a squirrel, I think, would be kind of crazy. So when you move a participle to the beginning of a sentence, change ed to ing. So for instance, the countess smiled wickedly as she eyed the small duke becomes smiling wickedly the countess eyed the small duke. Let me put that on the big screen. So smiled becomes smiling. Another example would be, Dylan paused in mid-sentence as he keeled over. You would change paused to pausing. Okay, so when you put, so this would originally be in the middle of the sentence. Paused is originally in the middle of the sentence. Now let's say you want to make it more fluent and have a variety of beginnings. Maybe you could take this and say pausing in mid-sentence. Dylan keeled over instead of Dylan paused. So that's an interesting thing to experiment with. So this is kind of a challenge activity, but I want you to open your writing notebooks, and to create greater sentence variety, move the participle in the following sentence. So her hand shook as she picked up the box could become hands shaking, she picked up the box. So maybe we can try one together first. Celeste ground her teeth in annoyance as she handed me the diamond. How would we change this, moving the participle to the beginning?
Grinding her teeth in annoyance, Celeste handed me the diamond.
Very good. Okay, so I'm impressed by that. So we can change that to, and I'll write that up soon, that example. Grinding her teeth in annoyance, Celeste handed me the diamond. Very good. So that is one example. Now I want you to try on your own. Denise smiled at the fox as she scratched his ears.
Everybody rocks.